Okay. Yeah, it's always a problem to have masks at the same time, the glass, but no choice. All right. Oh, hello, YouTube. Finally, we are live streaming. Sorry for the delay. Let us set up the. Okay, very good. Okay, of course, we are prepared some of the questions. Hello, Rafael. Hello. Thank you for joining us. It's October 6th, 2:15 p.m. To be safe. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday after a long holiday, Chuseok. What did you do in Chuseok? Something special?
I slept a lot.
That's good. Yeah. Same to me. I slept a lot. Very good. Anything else? Did you eat something like a Chuseok food?
Did I? Maybe no. I just ate samgyeopsal.
Why not?
Always samgyeopsal.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, from the YouTube and Instagram over here, I'm going to try to look into at the same time. But anyway, today I'm going to, we are doing the live streaming at the Borderless House, one of the Sharehouse company that we are working with from the beginning, 2016, not 16. And then I want, there are some questions that, frequently asked from you and from me and from our staff. And then we are going to introduce Borderless House first. And then we are going to invite tenants from here and ask him some questions, how the life in Korea now and the Borderless House and the stuff and etc. And once again, if you have any question about the Sharehouse or Borderless House, you can always leave a comment below so that we can answer you back. And if you have nothing for now, then you can just ask us later, to us, to Ayako, to me, to other person. Okay, let's go with Borderless House. Happy Chuseok. Yes, good. Yeah. Okay. There's another questions as well. So first thing first, can you tell me about the Borderless House?
Okay. So Borderless House is a multicultural share house, which you can live with local Korean people and also people from other countries. So it's a share house. And then by living together, you can enjoy the international exchange, and also you can get to know Korean culture, and also you can practice Korean language. And then, your daily life in Seoul will be much more enjoyable one.
Yeah, that's the one of the main reasons that we are, happy to work with you, just because, of course, there are some share house that, you guys can just, okay, sorry for that. Of course, there are many share house or some share house in South Korea, but of course, it's beneficial for you to stay with the Korean people and then, mingle with them after the study, after work, and then they can make interaction, the connections in Korea. That's one of the best things with the Borderless House. Okay, Borderless House, very simple. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Ayako.
From Japan.
Yeah, from Japan. I'm Japanese, and I'm not sure if you know, but Borderless House is not only in Seoul. We have same company in Japan and Taiwan. So actually, I was working for Borderless House Tokyo for some years, and then since last year, I came here and I'm working here as a staff in Seoul team. And I was since I came here, I'm a staff, but I was also living in one of our share houses as a tenant.
So what things are going on. Yeah, so like she said, one of the reasons that Japanese staff is working here because they have a Japanese office, Korea office, and Taiwan office, right? And then another benefit is that if you living in the Seoul office, Seoul house, then you are able to go to the like Taiwan or Japan, houses in Japan, houses in Taiwan. Of course, you need to contact her to ask if you guys can stay there, basically. Okay. The other questions. So, Borderless House, how many houses or how many rooms are you guys have?
Okay, so in Seoul, we have now 9 houses and number of rooms are 82. Yeah, 82 rooms. Yeah.
Let me just stick to it.
Tokyo has more houses, like around 60 houses. In Taiwan, more than 20 houses. Yeah.
Very good. So when does Borderless House has been started?
Borderless House started 2006 or 7. It started from Japan, and then we established Borderless House Seoul, and then after that established Borderless House Taiwan. So now we have Borderless House in 3 countries.
Good. So as I imagine that there are like a student and tenants who is like studying or who is like working. Can you tell me a little bit about like if the tenants are student or the workers?
Okay. So for Korean people, most of them are workers. They are working. But for foreigners, people from other countries, most of them are students. Like exchange student or working holiday, or sometimes they come here for internship.
Yeah. So it's like a half and half.
Yeah, for nationality Korean, half, and others are from other countries.
So each room has like half of them are Korean from here, and the other half would be like from the foreign countries. So they mingle together.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. And we have one question from the Instagram. From the Letty, can we see the family home next time? I've planned to come to this school and housing, but I would like to see all of my opinions for housing. Yes, actually, we don't have any plan to go to the family house, family home, which would be like a homestay. However, you can find the information or video from our YouTube channel from before. It was like 2 years ago. We interviewed and we visited like our Italian student. So you can check that out. But for today, of course, it's gonna be Sharehouse information. So we are going to focus on it. Okay. So let me check if there's any other questions. Otherwise, I will go. Another question from the Instagram. For a study period of 6 months, how long do you have a book a room? That's a good question, actually. So studying, if you want to study 6 months, how long do you have to book a room? Can you answer the question?
So the tenancy period, the contract period is very flexible. So basically, we make the contract for 1 year. But as long as you notice us about your move-out day more than 30 days before, even if it's still in the tenancy period, you can just finish the contract and move out when you want to. So, yeah, the minimum period is 1 month.
Oh, so, there's another question. Yes, 1 month.
Yeah. So, yeah, minimum 1 month, and then maximum, the contract is 1 year. So maximum will be 1 year, but you can renew the contract. So, yeah, maximum will be.
So if you want to study 6 months, then you can just say to Ayako, I want to leave from here to here, and that's done deal. And then you will be asked to pay some like money, and then you can just book a room. And then let's say like if you change your mind, I want to stay here like a 6 months, but when you come here and then your family is calling you to come early, then you can just like tell her, but 1 month before the time, then you can like move out. From the, let's say like in the middle of like 4th month or in the middle of 3rd month, which is very, very good for you guys. So very good question. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm very good, Karen. Good. Okay. Let's stick with another question. So Okay, so what's the benefit or pros and cons of the house? That's very good question that I'm asking. Write it down over here. So can you tell me about the pros and cons of the share house?
So the good point about sharing the house, about living in a share house is, the first one is the easiness, like easy to move in and move out. Like for example, if you want to rent a room in Korea or in any country, you have to pay a lot of deposit or any commission fee or and you have to prepare your own furniture. But in a share house, all furnished and deposit is much cheaper than other one room or studio. And as I told you before, as long as you told us you move out 30 days before, you can just move out when you want to. So the easy process is the good point for choosing share house, I think. And the second one is
very good.
The second one is you don't feel lonely.
Very good point. Out of their country, and then if there is nobody from the beginning, there will be nobody. Then you can just mingle with others.
And if you come here, if you have many Korean friends here, it might be good. But when you come here, if you don't have any friends or person who can ask about the daily Korean life, it might be very nervous and troublesome. But once you come here, your first Korean friends are waiting for you, so you can easily ask about your difficulties, and you can just enjoy your life with them. So
that's good.
I've never felt any loneliness since I came here.
How many people? You are also living in the share house, right? From the Borderless House.
Yes.
How many people are staying together with you?
With me.
Not this one, right? Not this house.
No, this house. But I lived 2 houses before, and last time it was the biggest house. So I was sharing the house with 15 people.
Oh,
around 15
so it's huge house.
Yes,
wow.
It was the biggest house. And then next one is we are just 2 people.
Only 2.
Yes.
So there are rooms with 2 people and even up to 15 people. So you would have many options.
Actually, the second one is 7 people house, but because of Corona, most of
the Okay. So there is many rooms that you can choose, but not 2 people, but there's 7 people all together. Yeah, it makes sense. Minimum 6 people. Okay, that's good. Okay, then the other questions. What's the differences? Oh, that's very good question. Very hard question to you because it's very challenging to answer. If the question comes to me, then I will just ignore it. But for this time, it's live streaming. You cannot ignore it. Okay, so what's the differences between the Borderless House and another share house?
Okay. Yeah, recently there are a lot of other share house companies in Seoul, but the difference between Borderless House and other share house is the internationality. Is the word correct? The international atmosphere. So you can live with Korean, but also you can live with people from other countries. So you can communicate in English and also in Korean. And sometimes when I join the community, many languages are flying: English, French, Korean. So that kind of atmosphere is one of our biggest specialty.
That's good. So basically, you are going to have many easily get in touch with you guys as well as other people at the house, so that easily get along, and you can also focus on purpose of you coming. If you want to study, then study during daytime or nighttime, and then when you take a break, then you can stay time take time with other people. And it could be half of them are Korean, so that you can even practice your Korean with them, and you can just go out, have one a little bit of fun time together. That's very good. Okay, so there are many benefits to stay in the Borderless House. How about the process? How you guys can help all the process from the beginning to end?
Okay, So at first, we have a web page, our own web page. So you need to decide a room which you want to stay. So please send us an inquiry or reservation form to the web page. And then we can communicate by email or KakaoTalk. Then once your room is fixed, we'll have a Skype conversation. Then many people move in without seeing the room. So we are always trying to tell all information that we have before their payment or before their arrival. So we usually have 30 minutes to 1 hour conversation through Skype.
Through Skype, wow.
So we can tell you what kind of people living in the house, or who will be your roommate, or what's the atmosphere around the house, or we can tell everything. And then after the Skype conversation, payment process. We send you all details by email, so you can transfer your deposit and management fee. And then after that.
And then coming to Korea?
Yes, just you can come to Korea. And then we can see you at the house or closest station, and then we can support your moving.
So, one of the reasons that also we are working with them is that they have process, not, I want to live here, and then you can just pay. It's not like that, they check, doing the interview. Of course, it's not a judging you. It's more like a conversation, so that if you have any question about the rooms, about the house, or about the other things, even the, not classmate, housemate, you can ask them through the Skype. I knew that they are going to kind of screening, but it's not I didn't think about it's 30 minutes, up to 1 hour. It's a good value for you to choose the Borderless House, so that you can have if you have an occasion, you can ask them, and then vice versa. And there's a good question from the Instagram. So do you send a picture about the room?
We have some pictures of the rooms on our webpage, so you can check some pictures on our webpage. But currently, we are doing online room viewing, so we cannot send you some other pictures, but we can show you the house by online, like this streaming.
Oh.
So it might be more real than pictures, I think.
I see. So, like Ayako said, you can check out the house pictures from the website from the beginning. So you don't really need a photo sent to you. You can just check even now to check all the houses and rooms. If it's double room or private room, you can just check that out. In the meantime, through us, we do this from the big 2 years ago with Borderless House, and they have also their own videos, showing the room, showing the house, showing the the area. So you can check that out as well. Okay, so there's some process from the email to them, and then a conversation, Skype conversation, and payment, and you can just come here. And then of course you can come through us, but if you want to study in Korea, then you can come to us, or if you don't want to study in Korea, then you can just contact them directly as well. The other question, do you guys have any promotion nowadays?
Recently, we just launched new service as a Borderless House. Actually, in Borderless House, more than 10,000 people stayed in the Sharehouse.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a big community, or there are so many people who have experience in Borderless House. So it's not only in Seoul, Taiwan or Japan, every Borderless House. So we started a new service which you can connect to the person who lived in Borderless House, or who are currently living in one of the Borderless House. Then you can easily enjoy language exchange, or maybe after Corona, you can visit one of the tenants who live in a share house, or you can share, or you can gather by the same hobby or the kind of community service we just launched.
Wow.
So not only in your house, but also all borderless house, among all borderless house, you have a possibility to connect with people.
I also personally saw there of course now it's challenging because of the coronavirus, but before they are like celebrating Chuseok together, making food together, and they do like some kind of like workout together. So I saw those pictures, like very fun time. So you guys can also like take that advantage. Of course, now it's a little bit challenging. We try not to, like wear a mask, not to touch each other. So that's kind of challenging for now. But later on, if the time goes by, if the situation get better, then, you will all take all the advantages from here. And then actually, that's good question. Another question from the Instagram: does the price of the room change according to the season, like a summer or winter?
No, it's same. We don't change the price in any season. But about the utility fee, for example, water or AC, we put the price separately, rent and utility fee. So rent is always same, but about the utility fee, basically it's same. But for example, if the current tenants use too much water or too much electricity, didn't turn off the AC, and then
good.
Yeah, if we receive too big bill, we might charge you the additional seasonal fee. But basically,
I mean, it makes sense because you guys share with others, and then if you use like too much of like electricity or water or the other stuff, then you will be asked to pay for it. But of course, if you have like a stay with like a common sense and try to be safe for yourself, for the mother earth, then you will have like a reasonable fee. So for example, another question for me would be show the house, the room. So can you tell me like how much it is, the room?
The room which we showed.
Yeah.
Or
you can give like about.
The rent itself is 650,000, and then utility
Korean one.
Will be added.
So 65만 원
Yes.
per month. So let's say for the US dollar, it's gonna be about like 550 per month for the private room. So it's good. Of course, there is no like huge key deposit or the other stuff. So very reasonable price with like a fancy area. Just like when you go to outside, there is like a big road and the Hongdae area, fancy area. So it's very easy to commute. So one of the best. Of course, if you are going to share with others, the price goes down, and then you can stay with like a double room with the other person, or like they have like quad, like a sharing with like the other like three. So in total, in one room has like 4 people staying. Then the price goes down again. Of course, they have like many houses in Seoul area. So depending on the house, the price would be different. Depending on the location, the price would be a little bit different. So ask us or ask them to to know exact amount. Good. Any other questions from here and there? Raphael from YouTube, happy Chuseok, by the way. Thank you so much. Is it better to improve your Korean? My Korean is good enough. But if you are going to stay in Korea, then of course it's beneficial to know like surviving skills, surviving Korean or the other like a Korean. Of course, the more Korean skills, the better always. It's not easy, but still it's good,
Actually, I don't speak Korean that much. My level is still very good.
I want to really want to ask you, but I want to be nice, so I didn't ask you. But you are taking class. How do you like so far?
Yeah, it's very nice. After working, I go to
every day?
No, 3 days in a week.
3 days in a week. Okay, so let me ask the other stuff. So how is Ayako's Korean skills? Can you tell me can you introduce yourself and then? Liam. Doyan.
Yeah, I'm Korean, sir. So, and I'm not a good English speaker, so
It's okay. We are not good as well. So how is our Korean skills?
It's not better and better.
Getting better and better.
Yeah,
Honest answer.
yeah. Honestly, she doesn't speak well now, but she can understand.
Oh, that's good. So if somebody like Sherry, and you can.
I can.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, like we are like our business is like helping you to improve your Korean skills. So it's not easy, you know, to learn new languages. Even for myself, even English for me is not like perfect, but I can communicate. That's the thing. So if you have like a will, if you have like a, if you have like passion, then you can like, always, try. Before, this is Eddy from Gogo Hanguk. This is from Borderless House. Yes, from Japan. Sorry, from South Korea, from Japan. Ayako. Yes, we are doing the live streaming in the Sansu, right? Sansu house, and then Sharehouse. We show you the house and the rooms, and then I invited, Borderless House staff. And before we invite the tenants, one of the tenants, if you have any question, I will try to answer it right now. Let me see. Okay, so another question from Jaden. Me and my sister are going to, sorry, I cannot read. Oh my God. Me and my sister are coming in later 2021 or early 2022. Oh, that's good. That's good. You feel like 2021 or 2022 is like far from now. It's far from now, but still, like you can ask us even right now, to make your own plan. The early, the better. Of course, plan can be changed, but the early to ask, the better. So emailing, we don't really like, ask for the like service fee or other things. So you can always like ask us or ask like Borderless House directly. Good. Okay, cool. So now it's 2:42. We spent too much time, I guess. So let me invite one of the tenants. What's her name?
Emma.
So for the beginning, we are going to invite Emma first, and then maybe if we have another time, then we can invite the other person as well. Yes, please. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Yeah, your question, yes. Emma seems sleeping now, maybe.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Good. Come here.
Okay.
Very good. You're hiding from us. Because, like I said, this is very. Okay. Emma.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So, what did you have for lunch? It smells so good.
I have not eaten lunch yet.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yes. Sorry for you. We are holding you not to have any lunch.
I had Hanguk kimbap earlier, but yeah.
Only that?
Only that.
It's not enough.
I know.
Somebody's
Everybody's leaving.
I know. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. So am I talking to the camera? Am I talking to you? Okay. So I'm Emma. I'm from America, and I'm 22, and I've been here for about a month now.
Oh, only a month?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How do you like so far?
I love it. It's fun. Yeah.
Oh,
I really like it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not easy to come in this like pandemic situation,
No. No, but it's definitely better here than it is in America. So I'm feeling better being here.
That makes sense. Okay. So I prepared some questions to you.
Okay.
In the meantime, if there's some questions, then we can check out together. That's very good question from the Jaden. Is the share house a good option to stay at? I'm still undecided on accommodation. What do you think?
I think yes. I think I'm very happy that I chose to stay in the share house.
And can you tell us why?
Because
a couple of things.
I think if I was staying in like a dorm or Airbnb, it would be lonely. And it's really nice here because I have all built-in friend group and social life. So that's really nice.
Are you staying with other people or person?
I have a roommate, yeah.
One roommate.
One roommate.
Okay. I hope we answer you, Jaden. Okay, another question from Angel Angelo. Good. My question was as regards the curfew are time to respect. Do you guys have any curfew?
We don't have a curfew.
Yeah. So curfew, in the sense like if you are going to stay in dormitory, you will have curfew.
Right. We don't have a curfew.
So this is
just
like
be respectful.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Others. And by for you. But like for the share house, there's no curfew. It's like same as like house.
Right.
You can just come in. Of course, respect. Not like 2 a.m. like a crazy, dancing like a shorty shots. Not like that. There's rules and of course obey. So you can just be like having like common sense. Then it's fine. That's Letty. She's my age. Good. So I'm so happy that she seems well over there. Yeah. It makes me, very good. So why Korea? So there are many countries that you can go.
Yes.
But why Korea? Can you tell me about what you want to do in Korea?
A long time ago, I got into K-pop, and so I started to learn the language, and I really fell in love with the language, and so then I learned more about the culture and stuff, and so I felt like I really wanted to pursue that, and I'd like to teach English here eventually, so because I like working with kids.
Oh, that's good. So you have a whole plan.
I have a whole plan, yeah.
So when you study like Korean, you also studying here as well, or studied before?
I have studied in America, but I'm definitely getting better here. So definitely.
So are you doing like schooling now?
I go to Iwa.
Oh, Iwa University.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you like the school?
I love it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So is it easy to commute from here to Iwa University?
It is. We don't have online classes right now, but we are from Hongdae Station. We're 2 stops away, and from Shincheon, it's 1 stop and a transfer.
So let's say 15 minutes maybe to the school?
15, 20
It's
minutes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Even for me, working area is like 30 minutes or for me like 1 hour difference, like distance.
It's really nice.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
You can even like walk.
Yeah.
Like
If
the weather
it's nice
nice
weather,
now, and then that's good. Okay.
Yes, Letty.
That's
Twins.
good. What's your favorite K-pop stars?
Oh, I like a lot, but SF9 probably. SF9.
Okay. There are too many groups. For me, I always like love to like Big Bang. Always.
Oh yes, okay.
Twice.
Yes, I love Twice.
Yeah. And other than that, I can go into the the area. It's too much. The area is too much. And then I want to stick in the a Big Bang always. Like whenever we go to Dorema, I just oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, calm down. Okay. Also, again, to be safe for you and the other tenants are wearing masks, so please understand that. Okay, the other question. That would be good question. But how do you feel in Korea during this pandemic?
A lot safer than I did at home. I feel way safer here. I feel like it's being taken really seriously, and there's a lot of precautions. And as a whole, the country is really taking it seriously.
So how was the of course you flew to Korea. How was the process landing? Of course, it's going to be very challenging. It was very challenging, I guess. So landing to the area and the quarantine. How was whole process?
It wasn't that bad. it was a little confusing in the airport, but there was only like, I think, maybe 10 foreigners coming to Korea total. So we all sort of, were together. And you just follow the signs and you go to the stations and they do it. You have to have a contact here to call to prove that you're a real person. And then I took a taxi to my Airbnb.
And then stay there for 14 days, and then you got also like tested. Like,
yeah, you have to walk to your testing site.
Okay. So, I mean, of course, it's challenging compared to before, but it's always like it's not like impossible.
Right.
And then I personally think that you can still like Korea never like stop people coming from outside. So if you want to come, I guess you for now until the vaccine comes, it's like the same thing always. So maybe hopefully the vaccine comes as soon as possible. So another question would be, how did you find the Borderless House?
I knew I wanted to stay in a share house, and so I just googled like share house in Korea.
In Korea?
In Korea.
Oh, in Korea, okay.
In Korea. I'm not that good.
I'm not that good at English, so that's Korean. She can just type in Korean. Very good. Okay. Okay. Studied hard. Studied hard. So was it easy? The process was easy?
Yeah. Yeah. And they're super understanding. And like I had a personal emergency and I missed my interview thing.
Oh, okay.
They were really understanding with that, and like we could reschedule to like the next day, and it was really awesome.
So Ayako interviewed you or somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. How was the conversation with Ayako?
It was great. I love her. She's wonderful. Yeah.
So you knew even before coming to Korea, you knew Ayako is working for the like house. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, good. Let me see if there's any other questions. My own.
Yes,
Okay.
red velvet.
Good, very good. Let me see. Let's stick with my question. I have no time because the live streaming will finish very soon. So let me see. Oh, why there are many accommodation options, but why do you want to stay at the like share house? Did I ask you?
Kind of. I don't think we answered that part.
Okay, yes, please. Yes, please.
But because I know 2 people here already.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to meet more people, and I wanted a chance to practice my Korean. And so I thought that Borderless was a really cool way that they do it with having Korean tenants also. And so that's been super helpful because my roommate is Korean.
Oh.
And so I can Yeonsuk.
Oh, Yeonsuk with her. That's good. So she's like working or studying?
Yeah, she's at work right now.
Oh, so when she comes back in the like nighttime,
Evening,
you can like, oh, that's good.
We got a dinner and stuff, and I went to her house for Chuseok in Busan. So.
Oh, in Busan.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's her name?
Hyun.
Hyun. Oh, your Hyun pronunciation very perfect. Hyun, hey, let me answer with you. Oh, and then is she like good teacher?
Yeah, she's good. She's funny.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
She teaches me slang.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's good. That's good. And I love Busan. How was the Busan?
It was good. It was good. I'm definitely a Seoul person. Like I like Seoul better, but Busan was really, really fun, and I like the beaches.
Yeah, I'm personally love. Yeah.
Mono.
Yeah, mono. 갖고 왔나 막. Mono. So. Or you can communicate. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And I personally love Busan because the people. Oh my God, they are very like welcoming. Sometimes too welcoming.
Yeah.
But like welcoming
Different
and very
vibe.
outgoing.
Yes.
I would love the vibe. My relatives live there, and I always go there, and I feel very excited. That's one of the benefits.
Yeah, different vibe.
Living in the like Busan or Seoul or like in Korea. Let me stick with the another question. So process we already asked the process. Oh, how long will you stay in Sharehouse?
I am currently my current stay is 6 months, but then I want to extend because I'm going to switch to going full time in Ewha, and so I want to switch in I would like to still stay here at that time. So for the foreseeable future.
So for now, you booked, make a reservation for 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me see another question. If there's a, hello, can the Google Hanguk agents help you find job too? No, we don't. Oh, another messages. You are
But yes,
button.
you can find a job as a foreigner.
Yes.
Even if you weren't.
Yeah. So basically, we cannot introduce job because there are too many things. So it's very hard for us and for you to find a job in Korea. Of course, it's possible, but I always, encourage people to study Korean if you can, of course, and have some experience living in the Korea first, and then try to look for a job. That's a good process. Of course, like I said, we are not helping you, but we can support you by answering some questions. Good. So sorry about it, but so far, we don't help you for a job yet. Okay. So have you, I guess you already answered it. So last question to you would be, would you recommend Borderless House and why? Can you tell me about it?
I would, yeah. I think that the locations are really good, and I like that staff is really responsive. So any problems that we've had, they've immediately come and fix them and helped us with them, and we haven't had a lot. So our thing fell down, and then the next day they were here to fix it. So it was.
Thing fell down. It doesn't sound good.
No, it was one of us pulled down the curtain thing.
Okay, I see. The curtain.
Wasn't our fault.
Okay. Okay. So they are even fixing after all if you have educations or problem at the house.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Anything else? From you? Anything else? I don't know.
No, I don't have anything. Do you have anything?
So far, no. I guess we answered everything from here and there. So when you decide to come to Korea in this pandemic, what do your parents say about it?
They were super nervous about it.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and also just because I'm so far away from them.
Mm-hmm.
But they also understood that it's safer here right now, and so we just wanted to get me over here. So yeah, but because it is, and it's especially where I live in America, it's kind of crazy at the moment with the pandemic. So it's definitely much better here. But they're scared. Their parents.
So you time to time you spoke with them Skype or phone call.
Yeah. So I talk to my sister almost every day.
So your sister would also come to Korea maybe at some point?
She wants to.
Okay.
Visit.
You can come to us.
Yes, there we go.
Where is my business card? All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a great time in Korea, 6 months or along with your plan, all the best. And sister?
You should get her Annie if you're watching.
Annie, please. She's safer. She's safer in Korea. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for asking my bunch of questions, and I hope you guys also come to Korea like her, and then enjoy her life in Korea, new life. Yes. By the way, have you been in Korea before?
I have.
Before this?
Yeah.
Oh, when was it?
In 2018.
2018.
Or 2019. It was 2019.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, last year.
Yeah.
In
March.
March. Oh, how do you like the weather? March now? Of course. Have you been in summertime or winter time?
I got out of quarantine the last week of August. So
many raining. Maybe,
yeah, it was really rainy, and then it was really hot, and now it's really cold.
Yeah.
But I'm used to that in where I live, so it makes sense.
Which city are you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have no idea where
it is 2 hours north of New York City.
Oh, okay. It's north.
Yeah.
North. 2 hours north. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if New York City's here, Connecticut's here.
Oh my God. Good.
Yeah, but it's fine. The weather's it's normal to me.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, now the weather is kind of strange this year.
yeah,
We don't really have that
Interesting.
much rain, but this year has
it
so
rained
much,
so much.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah, and then the outside is flood. All other things are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
감사합니다.
Um,
I hope you enjoy life in Korea.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I guess we time's up. I guess. So let me see. Come here.
Oh, you go.
Yes. Just say hello.
Hello.
Can you
Borderless
just?
House.
I guess I met him like 5 seconds, and he's a little bit crazy.
I'm a little crazy. I'm from California, so definitely a little bit more crazy than Koreans. But
Yes.
I can't like encourage this enough. Like if you're looking for a share house, if you're looking for somewhere to stay, I preface Borderless Home as like the #1 place to go because, like Emma was saying, their response time and just their hospitality is just unmatched and unparalleled. Even better than my grandma's. Don't tell that to my grandma, but it's like a family. And if you're looking for somewhere where you can be yourself and look for friends and live with like-minded people, young people, have a good time, but also learn from each other from different countries, different backgrounds, then Borderless Home will do that for you. And it's very well priced, and I think they're very negotiable to accommodating to your needs.
Oh my, I'm convinced, man. I moved to here, maybe.
Yeah, very good, very good. But yeah, so thank you. I thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
They help you with anything that you need. Honestly.
Good.
Thank you for wearing masks, by the way.
Yeah. Too safe. But
No,
make
yeah.
you safe.
Yeah, of course. Because I'm from California, like #1 hotspot in all of the United States.
You don't wear the masks over there?
Of course I do, but the people I work at In-N-Outs in
Okay.
California.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! How did you work there, man?
I have my jacket in.
Oh my God!
And, like the people come and they don't wear masks, so I respect you for wearing masks.
Thank you.
Thank
Same
you.
to you.
Thank you. Bye, Borderless House.
You stay here.
You want me to stay?
Okay, thank you so much, man. Okay. Okay, I guess that's all about it. And they had to, me as well. I need to eat lunch. So I hope you, enjoy our live streaming, and always, leave a comment below or email us at info@gogohanguk.com, or send email to Ayako for the questions and other things. Good. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me get some food for myself. It's already 3 p.m. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next time. Good. Yes. So I loved it.
It's a good place, just not fun to work.
Good to know. Thank you so much. You too.